number of their players, as many as 3 or 4 sick players, and straight away I think we're able to identify some substantial changes, and it's beginning to look very much now as if they might be without significant players. I certainly count the absence of their captain and their goalkeeper from their last outing in AFC Cup action, and as I said, we'll list all those changes in just a moment. One would imagine that barring illness,
he needs to have a good game today. Sometimes he can go a bit quiet, he gets his goals, but he's a little bit quiet. Needs a big game today.
Yeah, got the captain's band on as well. So off we go then. So it's PSM. As expected, it's just that away swinger, and it was Mitchell who was threatening. Came off a maroon shirted player, a little bit of room down the right hand side. Horikoshi easily away from his man. He's got 2 to aim at. Plays the early ball. And that could have been better from Uesato. And that was just a little catch on the top of the foot there, and I'm afraid that is going to be a painful one there. So it's a second. It's a second yellow very, very early on, and it's the same player, and he is off within 10 minutes of the game starting. Dedy Gusmawan
carded, and you have to ask if that merited a yellow.
I think that's a big decision from a referee. After 10 minutes to send him off for something like that. I mean, they're rendering it. Poor chest control there, and again it comes back at them. This time it's a long-range effort. Saw the keeper off his line from PSM so far, other than those attempted balls. Nothing wrong with it if it works. Into Osas there, who wins this one, holds his man off, out to the left-hand side. This is better. Early ball in, and that's going to have to go safe as it hits a chance. Oh, and it was the skipper there who may feel he could have done better. The second shot wasn't far away, dipping, but dipping too late as it came in from Jakub Sayuri comfortably. All the way here, through he goes, finishes, as you'd expect, and against the run of play, the home side take the lead. Straight through the middle they go, and the opening goal comes their way from the appropriately named Osas Marvelous. Well, a marvellous finish from Osas there. He'll thank me for saying that as well. But it was a nice bit of play, a nice cutting ball straight through the lines, finding that little bit of spacing behind, and a really solid. He knew he had to finish that one. It was an important finish.
Nicely done. Keeper maybe made his mind up for him there, but really bearing down on goal. There was only ever going to be one outcome there, and that's 2 sharpish looking attacks in the space of a couple of minutes, since the fact that possession has now been surrendered, and he's got a lot of ground to make up. Back he comes. Oh, and that could be another card. That was a lunging challenge then on Hoshikori.
Oh, he's done well there. He's done well just to draw him in for a little challenge.
Curls it in, nice ball, and that's very well defended. Had to be.
A couple of PSM players out and give Mitchell a bit more space before it goes in.
Well, that one was clipped a little bit shorter. I'll have another chance here if Bedic can keep this one in, which he does. And now on the left foot. Oh, that's a good looking ball in, but the keeper commands, and he's done well a couple of times now. Not only though, as far as here's half a chance, a shooting opportunity, but as the tackle came flying in, that flew, as his PSM teammates are really sitting back in a defensive formation here. That's a nice little ball. If you can keep this one in play, Giganto it is, gets across, and the keeper with a vital touch there. Mitchell appealed for it. Osas it was who was involved, and that's nicely worked, but an offside flag just raised, and that might have been tight. That's okay. This is a lively start to the half, it has to be said. Horikoshi trying to spark something down the right. There's Nano, already very, very good on the ball, and that's a nice ball in. Oh, and that's a beautiful header, beautifully worked. The cross was a sweet one, and Giganto was the target, and the header was perfectly placed, and that's right back in this one at the start of the second half.
What a fantastic cross in, and matched by the angle of that header. Goalkeeper can do nothing about that. Always get told, head it back the way it comes from, not try to direct it into the coin to the far corner. Fantastic header. Keeper's really struggling to get there, and what a great ball in. Nano really making a difference since he's come on, and I'm really glad to say that we called it early.
Well, that's a really good finish, that, from Giganto. He had a lot of work to do then, as you said, steered it the right way. Panhai goes near post. Oh, and that little flick. Well, in the end,
Stick will just link passes up. We'll just give it and get it again.
Here he comes again.
He's not someone you want to allow on the ball too often.
Is there a cross again? Is that left-footed cross coming into play here? Opportunity. Giganto blazes over the top, and that was a chance for a second.
big, really sat up nicely for him as well, and just got his, didn't get his knee over the ball, leant back there. Oh, he's marking me. Oh no.
That was rather wasted, and you don't see many of them. Carlisle Mitchell on the pivot, edge of the box. Away it comes, but only as far as Omura goes long. Range out of their own half nicely. Good ball into midfield, and suddenly there's a turn and there's a spring and there's an opportunity. Sinaga's free down the left-hand side. Sayuri goes on his own. Well, they backed off, and it's dangerous to do that to this man.
Yeah, he's a talent. You can't let him run a goal.
Offered them an out at times when they've needed it, but as it is, it keeps coming back now. Here's a bit of danger. Sayuri, does he go on his own this time? He may do, you know. Picks up after Osas. Keeper's got to be careful. And it stays alive, and Osas looks to get the ball back in play. Then he looks to go and flee. Right, and they've stretched this team, haven't they, as much as they can. Out it goes to Panhai. Now, here's a chance. Into the area! Oh, it was deflected. Uesato's shot could have caused trouble, but instead it just took the sting out of it.
Yeah, it just took all the power off it there. But well dealt with the keeper.
Good strong in for Takagni, couldn't do anything there. Uesato did better. He did so well to work the opportunity. Good chance. Oh, it's gone wide. It was a lovely ball in, and it was the captain, Bedic, who got on the end of it, and he knows he should have done better. It's Kipu, played a good ball up there to Osas. He's got Mitchell for company, comfortably moves away from him. Now, is there quality from the left-hand side? Is there a shot even here from the substitute, Hassan Kipu? Oh, it's just wide! I don't know if it was a pass meant for Osas, but he turned it into a chance, and he's down on his knees. He knows that was a chance.
I'm not sure if that was a shot or it was a... I think it was a mishit shot.
Wow.